I got some tea. So what happens after that? More mentors come to the monkey place to visit their tributes and bring food to them, including Coriolanus, although he doesn't have much food to bring. But he noticed that Janus brought lots of sandwiches for his tribute Marcus, although Marcus was ignoring him. So he thought, oh, there might be some story in between them. And later on, yes, we figured that Janus is from District 2 and Marcus was his classmate when he was there. And now they have this tension, this situation, strange, right? That Marcus is in a cage and he's going to go to Hunger Games and there is a slight chance he would leave. And Sejanus is on the other side with food and comfort and everything. Yeah, hard situation. Nevertheless, Coriolanus organized it that all the sandwiches were shared among tributes. And then they had an official meeting with their tributes, and he started to like Lucy even more, and he's thinking that maybe she can perform more, so public would send more food in. Public sending food in. Dr. Gold gathered all the students and gave them an assignment to think how to engage public more. And Coriolanus was supposed to work with his classmates, and that night most of them went to the monkey place to feed their tributes and talk to them. And one girl, Coriolanus's classmate, she was teasing her tribute. She was trying to teach her, like, here's food, but you have to do what I say. No, you have to do what I say. Like that. And the tributes, they have nothing to lose. So that girl got a knife and ended this academic girl life right on the spot. Everybody was shocked, and peacekeepers at the same time shot the girl down right away, the tribute. Everybody's shocked because there is blood, there is everything, and classmates of Coriolanus, they were not ready to come up with this assignment. So he was also shocked, but he still completed the assignment. He said for more engagement, maybe people can spend money to send food in for tributes. But he himself does not have any money, so he decided to add a little point that mentors cannot provide food for their own tributes. So then he won't be able to send food, which is great for him because other mentors are pretty wealthy, so they won't be able to feed their tributes as well. Yeah, so he created this little write-up, and in the morning he left it at Dr. Gold's office. Later on, she asked him and his friend to come. His friend Clementia, she didn't write it because she was crying the whole night, but Corio said, oh, we're friends, we can say that both of us made it, so no problem. And she was like, what was it about? And he just gave her some ideas. So when they were at Dr. Gold's office, Dr. Gold said that she put the assignment in the snake's tank, and those snakes were gene modified. And she said that snakes now know the smell, so if you touch the paper, they would know your smell, they wouldn't hurt you. And she asked to pick up the pieces of that assignment, like the papers. Coriolanus reached in the tank and he easily picked it up because his smell was on the paper, but his friend's smell was not there. So when she put her hand in the tank, snakes attacked her, and she needed like an antidote to stay alive. Yes, and that's another thing for Coriolanus that I think actually traumatized him and changed him a little bit, because he feels so vulnerable. Even though he has his big name, the Snow, he doesn't have adults behind him that would protect him. Sometimes I found similarities of Coriolanus and Draco Malfoy, since that guy is also from a very wealthy family and he needs to be, not needs to be, but he acts so arrogant because of his name. He knows like generations of Malfoys are behind him. But Draco, unlike Coriolanus, had money, and he had his father who would protect him in case of anything. But Coriolanus doesn't have anyone behind him, so he feels very vulnerable. And also he used to live in his little box, like rules, black and white, like I follow the rules, I do a good job, I'll reach what I want. And now these borders are being broken, so he sees that adults can ignore anything, they can put at risk child's life. And we would say, what does it mean? It's Hunger Games, of course they do it, but those are capital kids. Like his friend Clementia, he's from a wealthy family, and steal her life as if it was nothing. I believe it traumatizes him. So when he came back home, he was shaking, he has a little meltdown. The next day he decided to go on. The next day mentors take tributes to the arena for a little tour to look around, and at that time he meets Lucy. He feels great when he's with her, but at the same time bombs go off because someone had put bombs in the arena and they exploded. There is like dust everywhere, blood, fire, terrible. And Coriolanus found himself under something like a pool or something that was burning. He was laying on his stomach, so he tried to get up and he couldn't because it was too heavy, and then he started to feel that it's burning through his clothes. So he felt that this is it, this is the end, it's gonna burn alive, which I believe gave him another trauma because he almost felt like dying. And then he noticed Lucy Gray. She was somewhere around and she looked hesitant, as if she was thinking of running away. But then he started calling her like, Lucy Gray, help. So instead of running away, she came up and she helped him. So she lifted that thing off him. She was burning her hands because she didn't have any gloves or anything, but she lifted it up. She saved him. And he was like, you saved my life. Yes, so she saved his life. And then the police was there and the ambulance. So the ambulance took Coriolanus away and he was like, oh, she also needs help. Lucy Gray needs help. But they already took him away and he was in hospital for a few days. And they gave him not only painkillers, but also some drugs like, what was it, morphine? So something like that. So he was kind of zoomed out and peaceful. He even described it like, oh, like nothing bothered me much. I didn't think about my friend Clementia who got attacked by snakes and what happened to her. I didn't think about attack. I was just stressed. Yes. But one night when he felt better after some visits from his friends, his family, the faculty members, Clementia came into his ward and she looked terrible. The thing is that Dr. Gold not only modified snakes, she was also working with people modifying them. Said that she feels that they're about to her, yes, and her parents doesn't know what happened to her. They say she got flu, although it's not flu, and also she shows a little bit of her kind of like shoulder part, and there are scales, as if she's being transformed into those snakes as well. And she's, Corio, I'm so scared, what do I do? And he's also scared. But then the doctors came in and took her away, and he was like, I'll see you soon, Clementia. But he is terrified, right? So imagine all that happened to a 17-18-year boy who lived his black and white life. He did well at school, he never thought about anything like that, and all of a sudden. So after that, what happens? Poor tributes were treated by a veterinarian, yes, and some of them actually passed away, and some of the mentors from Academy kids, they also passed away. So it is a terrible situation in the country. Some tributes tried to run away after the explosion, but they got ill. And Marcus, Janus's tribute, he actually ran away. And no one knows where he is. Police is trying to find him. Next, there is the final meeting of Lucy Gray and Coriolanus, the performance. So they actually started doing this show where they showed tributes, and she sang a song. And the song was about a boy that she used to love, but now they broke up. And that makes Coriolanus jealous because everybody was saying, Coriolanus, how's your girl doing? How's your girl? As if Lucy's his girl. And then he sees that she has a past. Yes, and that past had a lover that now she say goodbye to. So that made him very jealous, but people loved that. So he believed, okay, maybe she'll get some sponsorship. They'll send food in for her. And the game starts. The game starts. At first, not much is happening. Lots of tributes just hid themselves in caves and in other places. The only thing, as soon as the game started, the camera zooms in and shows, oh, Marcus. So they found him and they beat him up terribly. They put him on the stalls. So he's still alive. He's beaten terribly. He's bleeding. He's alive and he's hanging from there. Terrible. Sejanus, when he saw it, he threw a chair in the window and he left that room where all the mentors gathered to watch the games and help their tribute, so he left. And Coriolanus stayed there to help Lucy, but he couldn't see her. So the first day, not much happened, although one girl, she climbed up the stalls where Marcus was. I think it was the stalls, I may be mistaken. So she cut him from there, and also she ended his life. So now he's not hanging there, and his life is over. Yeah, so thanks to her. And Coriolanus came back home, and at home he found Sejanus' mother, who was like, "Oh, you're his friend, where is he?" And he's like, "How do I know?" He had his meltdown in this room, and then he left, I don't know. Then he gets a phone call from Dr. Gol, who says, come back to the center, to the citadel. We need you, it's urgent, and grab Sejanus' mother with you. So he goes there, not feeling good about it. And then Dr. Gol says that we darkened the cameras so no one can see what happens, but we will show you what happens. Turned out Sejanus got in the arena by himself. And now he's standing there by Marcus's body and he's just like not moving. Which is a terrible situation, because other tributes, if they would see that there is someone from outside, they would end his life immediately. And Coriolanus was like, send peacekeepers in, what's the problem? But Dr. Gol said that no, someone should just sneak in there really quickly and grab him out, take him out. And Sejanus' mother was like, yes, I will do it. She's wearing heels, she's in her dress. So Coriolanus feels Dr. Gol means you need to get in there.